My name is Pupsy from the Geeky Pup Show here on the Geeky Pup Show today. For what? For the X-Men. But before we get into this astonishing issue, let's meet our cast and crew. To my side, you can see him, his lips. They're sick. It's Sick Lips. Whew.
How's it going there, little pup teen?
Made it in time with my drink. Look below. Who do you see? It's a sidekick. That's Trusty.
It's not Amy.
That's right, it's boys' night, true believers.
And lastly, let's hear it for the boy, the oldest boy, Eric Breen.
Tonight, it truly is the X-Men. Am I right, fellas?
Now, watch as we fade into the distance. The audience takes their seat, and we pull up.
The dog runs home.
We faded to Bolivia.
The X-Men! Oh, boy! In this ish, don't miss the fleeting but fateful appearance of Doctor Strange, another one of my intellectual properties. It's a freewheeling fight to the finish when Marvel's magnificent mutants tackle the fearsome Juggernaut beats.
X-Men, the most unusual fighting team of all time. Into the Crimson Cosmos. Enter the Juggernaut. And just for a switch, let's say we let our vituperate villain recount the action last ish, for those forgetful ones among us.
Perhaps. How do they read his voice?
The totally destroyed, and Ron has a chance. But all that matters is I get a bucket of chicken and capture a plane. So now I may reach the mysterious group known as the Factor 3. Ha! I can purchase all these tiny trees like little matchsticks. They're all useless like Johnny. And as easily as I defeat the accursed X-Men. And reach them I shall. For nothing can stop anyone who wields the awesome power of their Shutterrack.
Well, the foregoing account may be a wee bit prejudiced and difficult to understand, but at least it'll bring you right up to date. And now, let's see how the rest of the world is taking the Juggernaut Sunday stroll.
Juggernaut seems to be a syllable short.
Yeah, it does.
The Juggernaut bitch.
In fact, it looks as if we're just about to find out.
Irish Army man?
Bagora! Over there, smashing its way through towards us, through its trees. That must be Joker. All us two-man teams were deployed to halt.
Begorra, he's not even part of this comic book company. If it ain't, it's the meanest looking bulldozer I ever saw.
Stop drawing, miss, and load the Zuka.
I've already ordered the first round at O'Dooley's. I'm way ahead of you, pal.
I'm not your pal, buddy.
And buddy to you.
Exactly 1 second later.
Preserve us! He's coming straight at us! Fire, man! Fire!
There she blows! Cupcake Island! It sure ought to finish it, whatever it is. That single hell's got enough power to stagger an elephant.
Or at least Amanda Waller?
But almost as the Irish guardsman speaks.
Shit!
Begorra! Why the Mario little puny human trying to buy my path? Do they imagine that there was a thing where the mutant X-Men have that? non-near missile devised by a blood man can penetrate my irreversible force field. Now, Kenny, beware, for you have aroused the wrath of the Cartman.
He wasn't even knocked down by the shell. Let's clear out, Charlie, while we're still able.
Hey, you're still able? I'm Kane. Yes, right, fools. You might as well go home. Tell your fellow humans to stay out of my way. For their sakes, tell them I can do this. Let me some of the Popeyes.
Suddenly, the stunned senses of the beleaguered Irish soldiers are staggered by the unbelievable force of the Juggernaut bitch's blows, as shock waves caused by his mighty fists move across the valley with frightening speed.
No creature can possess that kind of power. He caused an earthquake with his bare hands.
Wait, shouldn't you be tiny voice for how small you are?
Oh, sorry.
Aren't these the Irish army men?
That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Yeah, they are too.
No creature can possess that kind of power. He caused an earthquake.
But Gora! It may be impossible, but it's still happening. And look out! The cliff! I love you!
I knew it.
Above! It's starting to crumble. We'll be killed.
And with mere instants to spare, the two fleeing figures scurry to safety as countless tons of massive boulders come cascading down, only yards behind them.
1, 2.
No. I'm on it. But I'm the next line.
Oh, that character. That is definitely Charles Xavier's intellectual property. Brought the cliff down on purpose. So we couldn't find him or follow him.
Is Amy here yet?
No.
Not yet.
Where the fuck is 6K?
You're right there.
Look at
Man.
him, man.
As far as this private's concerned, he did us both a favor. He's heading toward the nearby Metro aircraft plant. Maybe it can be stopped there by the army.
Meanwhile, not far away, in one of the few sections of X-Men HQ which was not damaged by the rampaging Kane Marco,
Somehow I got through to the governor on the phone. And he called out the National Guard. I don't know why. We were talking about them, but he started talking bad about them.
So, they can only delay the Juggernaut bitch. To defeat him, we'll need the professor's help.
That's why Scott had me hook up the mental wave amplifier, Warren.
Oh, good goodness, Gene. Have you been smoking again?
I'm up to 3 packs. With
remember it from X-Men number 20?
With it, perhaps I can probe the professor's subconscious and learn why I don't get to say Juggernaut, bitch.
But
But put him into a coma.
Oh,
Are you gonna let
you're gonna read ice, but you gotta read them a certain way, bro.
but can that gizmo reach his subconscious?
She's got to try, lad.
I want to probe him next. Hey.
That's right, Bobby. Professor Xavier once showed me how to operate the amplifier, and... Oh, wait, Scott's not supposed to know about that. I'm getting some sort of signal, but it's so faint, so distant.
It's our chose.
Must turn to full volume.
Eat our jaws.
Gee,
Thank you.
what is it, gal? What do you hear? You must get through to him, Genie. Only he could possibly know what, besides his own mental bolts, could defeat the Juggernaut bitch.
Quiet, Warren. RoboCop commands you. I hate these early drawings. Sorry. Can't you see? She's concentrating, listening. She's trying to think. It's so cute.
Sorry.
What's happening to your accent, Scotty boy?
Sorry, Scotty. We're all on tenterhooks.
Tinder hooks.
What?
I'm on grinder hooks.
Wow, she looks like a devil now.
It's all right, boys. The psychic impulses are coming in more strongly now. That must mean the professor's going to be alt-right.
Thank heaven!
That's still you.
But the story they're showing me, it's incredible. I'm witnessing fantastic events that occurred hundreds of years ago.
Here come the four, do.
Yet on them may hinge the destiny of Earth.
Reed Richards.
Anybody got a light?
That is right. You know who this is. Not Charles Xavier.
I see a young mystic journeying through the land called Chosun, which is today Korea, and drawing near a temple carved into the very hillside.
Who is playing this?
This
Me.
is the ancient one.
At last! Yes, I sounded old even when I looked like Charles Xavier. The foreboding shrine of the evil demon Sitarak. Even in far-off Kamartaj, its infamy has reached my ears.
Anyone who doesn't recognize the Ancient One as a young man rather than Tilda Swinton from Strange Tales number 148, lose one turn.
It's so fitting of the ancient one's voice of the ancient one.
And entering the rough-hewn sanctuary, the traveler gazes in wonder as he beholds
The ruby of the crimson bands. They say he who touches yon stone becomes, oh, and fuck you, Venkman, a living juggernaut, bitch. Yet I come not to touch, but only to observe and learn and rock my cool hat.
Raiden wins.
suddenly, without warning.
Hereby the 7 rings of Ragador.
Little Rhaegar.
7 rings of little Rhaegar. What dread apparition is this? A totally awesome inhuman monster. Grotesque, beyond belief. Attacking me with a mystic spell of encirclement.
How dare you compare Zorak to a filthy inhuman?
Awesome inhuman!
Zorak is no mere monster, insolent mortal. When Sidorak was banished from this world, he did create me to be guardian of this, his sacred temple.
Man, he's like a fat version of the Green Goblin.
He's the supersized squirrel.
So, you fat green goblin, you supersized scroll, you are the reason why no man has ever dared the curse of the Juggernaut, bitch. Legend tells of many who have made the long journey to this place, but of none who have e'er returned.
Aye, for whosoever enters the temple of Sidorak, he may destroy.
I identify as Tilda Swinton. We've been over this.
Her I destroy. Still, you are no common wayfarer. You counter my magic bolt with your own.
Oh, he must have skipped the credits. Yeah, I just realized that. Oh well. I wonder who the artist is.
It looks like Gil Kane did that panel.
Yeah.
That drew the monster.
Because let's say, why is he drawing the ancient one looking like a cross between Charles Xavier?
Quiet!
Made careless by eons of easy victories, Zorak is stunned to find himself mystically entwined.
Let the crimson bands themselves draw you back into their cosmos of timeless silence.
No, I am being pulled into the sacred ruby.
A little over dramatic, wouldn't you say? There, you must be a theater kid. And may you ever dwell an eternal outcast. But should you ever return, I shall defeat you anew, though it be centuries hence. Now, look at my Ditko fingers.
From this moment forward, they shall name a crappy restaurant not for you that's only open on Tuesdays.
With these words, the sinister being is hurled irresistibly into the universe which lies inside the Ruby Tuesday of Sidorak, there to dwell in scarlet silence, quoth Jean, forevermore.
As Marvel Girl concludes her strangely gripping tale.
The professor must have learned all this recently, probably by probing his stepbrother's mind. There's a lot of probing going on in this issue. Thus, it remained on the outer fringe of his subconscious. But who was the mystic he mentioned? The one who said he would live for centuries.
I can sense only the mysterious name.
Eric Reed.
Ancient one. Must I tell you to go fucketh thyself again?
Dalton, is that you?
Now I must stop. To go on while he's so weak would risk damaging his brain.
And the prof's worth 100 Juggernaut bitches.
Quickly, we've got to set up a protective device for the professor.
What them sick?
We'll put him in a glass coffin.
No, that's Snow White.
Another one of my intellectual properties.
No, that we'll be doing the Canon Classic version. Then we're going to get the Juggernaut.
Bitch.
One way or another. We're gonna find him. We're gonna get him.
My own sentiments precisely, Mr. Summers.
What about rocks?
Above all else, the X-Men are a highly trained, disciplined team, and so within minutes, working furiously under the direction of the grim mutant called Cyclops, they have unearthed many of the secrets of the Shattered Secret Lab.
Secrets.
What? Who's reading that top part?
It's Angel.
No.
Yeah, it is. It's just
It
not
is.
done properly.
Oh, okay.
No, it goes.
No,
to
no,
the right.
it can't be.
Because look at the arrows going to his back of his neck.
Yeah.
It's Cyclops.
All right. This Mantello shield must have been used to keep Kane Marco alive while Professor Xavier tried to cure him of the Ruby's curse. If it can only do the same for him.
It will. It must. At least the machine is still operational. Dean, why are you taking his pulse?
Because he's loaded. And I me in his will. Just checking. I've got to know.
No, you don't check for a pulse there.
I've got to know if it's near normal. Professor, is that? Never mind. His pulse reading is 50. That should be close enough.
Our special signal watches are handy in more ways than one.
We gave one to Jimmy Olsen.
I concur. The hand of Charles Xavier. Sorry. Sorry.
I concur. But now, let's turn our undivided attention to Cerebro. For I solemnly suspect that only it might locate the man known as the Ancient One. If he still lives. Quiet, Bankman.
Where's that damn cat? He'd be making fun of you the whole entire time.
Thus the quintet set to work as a unit, with one overriding thought. Find the Ancient One.
He's at a Reds game.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. Heave-ho, lads. We haven't a moment to squander.
But how could this Ancient One guy be alive after hundreds of years?
I know it sounds impossible, Bobby, but he's too stubborn to die. Yeah, it's our only lad needs. So, gotta follow it up.
Besides, it's no more amazing than Kane Marco's gaining the power of the Juggernaut, bitch.
It's Marcos.
I've never seen the boys so serious, so determined to impress me before.
I'm always impressing you, Genie, even when you don't sound like smoke.
I wouldn't know how the heck they're using Spider-Man's webbing to lift that up.
You're right. He's not even going to be there for 2 more issues.
Yep.
Soon, as the X-Men race against fleeting time.
Lucky the professor briefed us on these machines, sick.
Man, my tube TV at home was lighter than this. If it was far more than luck, Warren. He seemed to sense that one day we would have to operate this multi-frequency booster gold and Cerebro itself.
The MFB greatly increases Cerebro's range for a limited period. At least, if I've installed it properly.
So that's what it does. We've wondered ever since ish number 27. Good grief.
I'm finished, Scott. The moment of truth is near.
Stand by, my X-Men. I fed all the data that Jean typed into Cerebro's computer system. I hope she didn't typo.
Within moments, we'll know whether the so-called Ancient One is still alive or whether...
Don't say it, Warren. He must exist. He has to. He has my Chesterfields.
Wow, look at that needle. Spin.
Cerebro is scanning the entire globe, Bobby. Trying to pinpoint our... Oh no, it just drove into a curb.
I just realized you're doing the same voice for both characters, Breen.
I know.
Took me. I'm like, wait, that's the same voice. He's just I'm on switch.
It's scanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of sports.
Thankfully, they haven't been speaking to each other.
For long, anxious moments, the 5 mutants silently observe the flashing of lights. Listen to the whirring of circuits. Then...
Look, Just look, Cerebro's reacting both as if it's located a bouncy ancient one. As if it hasn't.
I guess I gotta get ready to relinquish this role. How can such a thing be?
Either the ancient one exists or it doesn't.
Or is that a woman?
And yet, we've made some kind of contact. But with whom?
The next instant, as if in answer to Cyclops' query, a sepulchral voice is heard.
Speak. Why have you summoned me thus?
Holy crap, it's Trump James Mason's ghost.
No.
It's some trans parent
No.
appearing through the wall.
That's not the man I saw in the professor's thoughts.
Who calls the ancient one? Calls. Wait. Doctor Strange. The ancient one is passed out. His very essence has passed to me, his mystic disciple.
Well, how do we even know that you're telling the truth?
Screw you, ice boy. My ethereal form has come here from Stonehenge, where the druids dwell, at great risk.
And how? He's now on trial in Strange Tales number 158.
If you wish merely to doubt, I must return there.
Wait. We must speak with you about Rock near St.
Citibank, if they went out of business.
Quickly, Scott Summers relates the origin of the dread Juggernaut bitch. Then,
If Stan starts dropping F-bombs, I'm out of here.
Because my mentor's knowledge is now mine, perhaps I may help you. Yet the journey I propose is very dangerous. You must go north by northwest, and only two may undertake it.
Let the angel be those two, sick. And the Iceman! What's with my eyes? And the Iceman!
Bobby's going to open a new company called Good Humor. Hey, kids. As deputy leader, I must go. And for the second person, let's see. I choose...
Me, Scott.
I heard somebody pop in.
Save us! Save! Hi, Amy.
Amy, I choose you.
Oh, let me guess here. Me, Scott. I must go with you.
where, Jane?
What? Okay, bye.
No.
We all we all volunteer.
Still, I must choose. I choose the person who can put a burger properly in a bag.
Oh my gosh. Then don't go to that place again. I swear, I don't know what's the problem with them. You should. Oh, sorry.
I choose you, Marvel Girl. But did I pick her because of her great telekinetic power?
Yep.
Or because she sounds better than Bear Breen?
That's a matter of opinion.
That's true.
Maybe it's because I love her.
Nerve.
The rest of you are, however, in an equally important task to delay the Juggernaut bitch as long as possible.
Oh, Scott chose me. As if he knew how much I love to share his risks. I won't let him down.
Actually, I chose her because she has burgers.
Yeah, I do. You know what? There's a bunch. Is that
Actually, he chose you because he thought you were Batgirl. Listen carefully,
That's fair.
for I must return to Stonehenge. I shall cast a spell and send you to the Temple of Citicorp, where you must repeat the incantation, which, even now, courses through your brains like a Barry Manilow earworm.
Okay.
All right.
I write the songs that
make
the
the
world
world
sing.
sing.
How hard can it be? I just gotta say
I
three
write
words.
songs
You know,
that make. Oh.
I go up to the book, I say the 3 words, and then we end this movie.
Abracadabra. Is that 3 words or 2 words? I'm not sure where. Is it hyphenated?
Groovy. Your turn to read.
Oh, it is? Oh, he's right. I can sense our entire mission. This Doctor Strange possesses power we've never dreamed existed.
The power of cable TV.
Ooh.
And now I must depart. I'm afraid Anna's waiting for me. To remain longer would place my body and the world in direst jeopardy.
You're aged already.
She's already doing things I can't mention on this stream. But hear this. If you have not completed your mission within the span of 1 hour, you shall remain forever within the Crimson Cosmos with Carl Sagan.
Leave me be, spirit. It's not Christmas yet.
The what?
Crimson and Cosmos.
Who's saying that?
I don't know.
Bobby?
No, that might be Gene.
Oh, the what? Hey, he's going right through the ceiling.
Like our IP stock market price. Woo.
Next, even as the form of Doctor Strange vanishes from sight,
Now, Sick and Genie are fading away. What the hell is going on?
No time for talk. We'll explain. If and when we return. Ooh. Seriously, we'll be back in an hour. If we're not, we're dead. For now, just try to stop the Juggernaut, bitch. And try not to scuff up the car.
That's good. Remember, everyone, the professor and the world are counting on you.
Jane was finally quiet.
I'm an invisible girl.
Hey!
The following moment, half a globe away.
We've materialized in North Korea. Shit.
Uh-oh.
Just inside the communist zone set up by the truce.
The temple we seek must be within that mountain. But the ground between may well be mine. We should be careful, or mine.
It'll be
Anyway,
yours? Why is it yours? Why can't it be mine?
I don't think you want them either way. I don't think either of us do. To be safe, I'll levitate us there. We must make every minute count. Whee!
And so, scant seconds later,
My telekinetic probing reveals some sort of man-made object inside. It must be, the idol of which the professor once spoke.
Then I'll blast our way in.
Try not to break it. Unless it's your job.
It's just a bomb. We're fine.
Oh, okay, what?
Whatever my reasons for choosing Gene, no other X-Men could have done a better job. Besides, I might get a sandwich out of this. Wait!
I got one in my pocket. There you go.
I hope it's wrapped up, not just like a...
Yeah, it's good. Pick.
Wait.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
The sandwich is coming towards us.
Way up. There we go.
The sound of voices.
Uh-oh.
and indeed, as the 2 mutants look behind them,
It's not like this. Our patrol takes us across long forbidden territory. Here, men, stay. Here, men say, lies buried the ancient temple of Sidorak. Yes, I too am filled with a feeling of dread.
The dread.
The dread. Yes, I wanted to say that.
Come on, the Dreadmon.
Silence, fools, and keep marching.
But
Another,
gonna will keep marching. But she isn't gonna fall.
Another trusty sidekick translation.
another trusty translation from your beneficent bullpen, your humble servant.
Nice.
At least he's unindentured.
It's only a matter of time before one of those troops sees us. So the best thing to do is to beat them to the punch. And I'm betting that removing this strategically placed keystone will do just that.
Way to go, Gene. Bury them in the rock slide.
Huh? What? No, just no, right there.
Almost immediately, before the enemy soldiers can advance another step.
Flee! A landslide sits over mountains against them.
Uh-oh. Well, if they were getting ready to walk into mines, then that's probably much better than this.
We truly must have aroused the wrath of Sidorak.
That rock looks like a rabbit.
He totally does.
You know why? Because that place is on fire.
No, this place is hopping.
Yes. Good girl, Jeannie.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, I've located an entrance to the temple behind boulders that collapsed more than a decade ago. Hey, look. There's a Reds pennant there. What the heck?
Oh, but we've already spent several minutes here, and Dr. Strange said that we only had an hour.
Well, make it, girl. We've got to.
Then the potent eye beams of Cyclops blast through solid rock, rubble which has long shielded the temple from prying humans.
That shimmering scarlet light. The shrine must be straight ahead. I can see him. The pretty Pegasus.
Ooh!
Yay. Not pretty Pegasus? Just one pretty?
Yeah, just one pretty. They're short.
It was the
Sorry, Raven.
I mean, pretty Pegasus is still pretty good. It's not pretty good, but it's good. It's good. I'd take a pretty Pegasus over just about anything DC's doing right now.
I'll take an unnecessary roll call. Cyborg.
Starfire.
Raven.
Beast Boy.
Robin! And then there's Jericho. Yeah, Jericho right there. You can't hear him.
Why do we hear him?
Technically, he said Puppetine.
I am Puppetine.
I wonder what kind of Titan he would look like. Like, what kind? Oh, sorry. It's strange. I can't hear a sound, yet my brain seems filled with music.
That's no
I write songs that
make the whole world sing.
As if someone is calling to me, beckoning me to approach.
Oh, Mandy.
Hold me, Becky.
Cave without taking.
Careful, Gene. For all we know, the sacred ruby may have a new guardian. Like the exiled by the ancient one.
Copacabana.
What?
Yet moments later, rounding a bend in the stony passageway, the two teenagers suddenly behold something out of Hellboy.
There!
Can't smile without you.
The ruby of the Crimson Bands. I must join the band.
No, it's the court of the Crimson King.
Oh.
No, don't touch it. Just because it's shiny doesn't mean you have to pay $10 for a comic book that's only $4. Or else you two would become an evil juggernaut, bitch.
Oh, I forgot. The ruby's so bewitchingly beautiful. Except that big red thing is kind of scary.
Well, it is communist.
Yeah. Ugh. That's not pretty. It's just a little red lump on the ground.
It's red kryptonite. We can't touch it.
Okay.
It's
It matches my
bewitching.
hair.
Hey, your nose is starting to move.
Boo, boo.
It's exactly the word. The ruby is enchanted, but my voice broke its spell. My beautiful voice.
Her beautiful lilting tones.
Yes, the angel's voice. I sound so great. So good. Now we must clasp our hands together and repeat the incantation. Those words that Dr. Strange mentally revealed to us. What were they? Nicto, Klaatu, Norma.
Try Ezrath, Metreon, and that other one.
I was going more Evil Dead.
Anal Nakrath, Ruthvas Bethud.
All right,
Together,
like the evil twins. by Dread, the Mamus.
Deadly twins. Dormammu himself is a deadly?
Yeah. By
Hogarth.
Hoary Strands.
Let
these two now send within
the ruby
of crimson bands.
I don't understand what we said, Scott. Yet I feel kind of dizzy.
The spell must be starting to affect us. Don't worry.
That's probably fine.
RX man.
No.
And even as the young mutant speaks, suddenly
the sacred ruby, it seemed to change shape, to grow.
Or are we simply shrinking? We're being drawn into it.
No matter what, Gene, don't let go. Whatever mass menace we face, we must
Spider-Man!
Yes! We must face it together. And look, cake.
Ooh, cake. No, seriously, anybody need a burger? I got way too many of these.
We're so tiny.
the next instant, as
Got
the
it, Ekman.
sinking sensation abruptly ceases.
The Crimson Cosmos. I think I had one too many. The world of timeless silence, to which the Ancient One exiled the one called Palpatine. I told you, the Ancient One is Eric Brain, so he quarantined you here. It's a crazy quilt. Isn't that a decent character? Universe. Unlike any we've ever seen, right, Alicia? In which we are intruders.
I did not see it.
Alicia?
Daddy.
Put your
Are
glasses
we
on.
in this comic book reading?
No, Daddy, we are never in these.
Oh, you were just
bullshit. Oh, Amy.
Oh, okay. But we weren't sent here to find the spirit form of the sacred ruby, and...
Quiet, Jane! It matters not what you were sent to find, mortals. For what you have truly found is edible, hot death.
Ah! Hey, Scott, look! That apparition! It must be Palpatine! I'm not going to try and figure out how to pronounce that.
Well, now I have to do it in my voice.
It's Zorak.
Oh, sorry, Zorak.
Zorak Jameson.
Zorak Jameson. Oh, look at him!
Nay, fools! For on earth! Zorak was a mere demon, created by Sidorak. But here I am supreme. Here I am, the Palpatine! Oh, sorry, the Outcast.
Wait, no, Juggernaut.
Bitch.
Meanwhile, just in case any of you neglectful ones have forgotten just why Cyclops and Marvel Girl have braved the terrors of the Crimson Cosmos, let's pick up on the ever sinister Juggernaut bitch. A short distance from New York City.
New York City!
At last, I have reached my final destination.
Alright. Guess if I should.
Soon, I, the Juggernaut bitch, will sound be flying towards Europe and Factor 3. The home of KFC with all the 11 herbs and spices.
As approaching the plant from a different direction.
So it's Bobby first, yeah.
Just the three of us against the Joker with the power to knock down a mountain. Whatever happened to the weak villains, like Magneto and the Sentinels?
Excuse
That's still you on the right.
And while I'm on that subject, what does a guy like a Juggernaut want with why does a guy like a Juggernaut want an aircraft plant? I hate to have
Oh, no, this is too far, Bobby. I'd hate to hazard a guess, Bobby boy, but whatever it is, we must ascertain that he doesn't get it.
And we're only on page 10, folks.
Damn.
It'll be done soon.
Just then, the night sky is suddenly horribly aglow as
Ah, when the enemy thinks that I head for the city,
The city!
I just strike here and take all the zingers out of the vending machine, and then I'll be gone. This electrified fence cannot harm me through my force field.
Is what now?
My force field.
Huh. Okay.
By the way, the gods are falling back and the army advised. Now, till the troops get here, it's up to the X-Men to delay the Juggernaut bitch.
How do we do it? Give him a traffic ticket?
Yeah, that sounds like Bobby.
Bagora! Move, boys, and turn your fat ass behind me. That he's huge. That guy's taking enough juice to light up Albany. And it looks like the guy behind me ate Albany.
There might not be any Snickers left in the vending machine.
That's John Candy as a cop.
So the kids and husband insists on risking their lives yet a second time. Well, they stick to buy my path. They discover they have found me to the doom. This time, nothing shall induce me to spare them.
meanwhile, our marvelous mutants have plans of their own.
Okay, the copter's ready. Now all we can do is wait. But what about Snick and Jeannie? I wonder how they're doing.
There's no way we can know, Bobby boy, until that hour is up.
Uh-oh. Don't look now, group.
All right, I'll keep looking
Okay.
this way.
Mm-hmm. Don't look. Who are you pointing if you don't want us to look?
The Juggernaut bitch just obliterated the main gate, Rock. He's a wrecking machine. He's heading our way. And he appears distinctly hostile.
Here's where we get that walking powerhouse and pay him back for what he did to the professor.
I hope so. He looks stronger than the first time we fought.
Do I detect a note of temerity? Which, that's a word that totally belies the voice I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
My fresh, frozen, and friend.
Temerity? I can't even spell words like that, Mr. McCoy. Don't worry, I'll do my part.
Hank never meant that you wouldn't, Bobby, and you know it. Now, get ready for action. He's almost on top of us.
No, that's exactly what I meant, Warren. I mean, a most calamitous prospect indeed. Does anybody want to take over the beast so I can get my computer fixed and maybe catch some of the? Thanks, guys. I'll see you.
Yeah,
Hopefully, see you at the rank.
Yep.
All right, see you.
Good luck.
Yep.
Then, as the heavy, measured tread of the Juggernaut bitches the relentless steps comes closer, ever closer, the X-Men act.
Oh, Bobby! We can't take him by surprise because he can read our minds. But that won't do him any good against these roaring blades.
I read you, Warren. We mustn't let even his little pinky get through.
You want to read that, Trusty?
Correct, lad. For where that diminutive digit goes, the rest of him follows.
So the young fools seem to help me by using the helicopter as a weapon. But they have barely sent their flimsy vehicle to the scrap heap.
A mere moment later, the blustering villain makes good his boast.
Nothing can penetrate my environmental force field, guys. I'm totally awesome. And as long as that's true, nothing and no one can ever stop the Cartman.
Holy Hannah, look at that. He's ripping our copter apart, piece by piece.
Very observant, Iceman. Now step closer and I'll do the same to you.
No thanks. Oh, it's strategic retreat time.
We're lucky that he can't move as fast as we can.
Undoubtedly. Still, the besieged beast has one query. Namely, how do we win the war if we lose all the battles? All this scene switching confuses us as much as it does you, faithful one. But we've got to find out what's happening in the Crimson Cosmos. So,
We come in peace, outcasts. We only want the prototype of the Ruby of Sidorak.
With it, we can defeat the one who attacks our own dimension.
What care I for your puny world, from which I have been forever exiled?
I can give you a sandwich.
I do like the sound of a sandwich, but here, fools, you are interlopers, trespassers,
So
for
good.
whom I shall utterly destroy. Observe, mortals, but
Lollipops.
Huh?
He's throwing lollipops.
Giant suckers.
Take this hard candy. Observe, mortals, but one of the powers of which I am governor in this universe. Behold, the scarlet circles of doom.
Suckers of doom.
What if they're like roly polies?
The Candyman can.
They're Twizzlers.
They're foot by the foot.
They're whirling discs. They're uncoiling, wrapping themselves around our arms. And they're cherry flavored, probably. And they seem to keep coming with no end, except there's the end right there.
In mere seconds, we'll be completely covered by them, unable to breathe. Quickly, Gene! Use your telekinetic powers! Connect for...
Nom nom. What? Oh, right.
and almost as Cyclops speaks.
I've done it.
Now with all your might, send them back towards outcasts.
I mean, I'm trying, but it's so hard.
That's
They're
what
just
she
kind
said.
of lovely.
You have to try harder so we can get rid of his record deal.
Okay.
Hey, ya.
Candyman makes everything.
Suddenly, with a burst of mental energy, the astonishing girl mutant sends the discs careening backwards, towards the dark figure which menaces them. Totally not Andre 3000.
Get did it, gal. You're hurtling straight for the outcasts.
He must have been caught off guard, confused by my power based on science, not magic. But what will happen when the coils touch him?
You know what Tony says? Magic is this science that we don't understand yet.
It's probably fair.
I hear Dalton in the distance crying.
So, curiosity is still a trait to be found amongst mortal fools, eh? Very well then. Watch and learn.
He gets coiled up in the candy's
I
mouth.
have been outcast from Sesame Street.
Elmo didn't like him, so we made him go bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Indeed. The following second,
As the discs touch him, they explode, and their smoke obscures him.
More than that, Scott. He's vanishing.
then, as the last vestiges of the outcast fade from view,
Oh, he's gone. And from behind where he stood, I see a bright scarlet glow. It must be the dimensional form of the ruby. The very thing we're looking for. We've only to pass through that spiraling tunnel, and it's ours.
So it would seem. And yet, I can't skip the feeling this whole thing has been too simple, too easy. If the outcast is as powerful as he said, how could mere discs finish him?
I'm afraid you may be right, Scott. Yet we saw him disappear, as if destroyed by those silently exploding coils. I mean, he must be.
but before Marvel Girl can finish, she and Cyclops are abruptly grasped by
The crimson tentacles from the very sides of the tunnel. We're caught.
And they're adhering to us like living things. I can't break free. And worst of all, look at where they're pulling us.
tentacles, manga fans.
Oh no, it's the Hulk?
We're heading towards the outcast.
Oh, okay.
Puppeting's his face. Filling the whole tunnel. And it's coming our way.
Now I know how Faye Ryan felt when she first met King Kong. We've got to escape. But how?
My beams, if I could just reach the control stud. That's me.
Zach!
I made it. Now to see how sturdy these clinging vines are.
You severed one of them. They're releasing me.
He's the control stud? What does he think this is? 50 Shades of Jean Grey?
Then, as Jean Grey lands safely on the tunnel floor,
Yay!
Now, we'll find out how the outcast likes my optic blasts.
Insolent mortals! Do you not yet suspect the truth about the Crimson Cosmos?
The truth? What does he... Wait! Something's happening to the outcast.
verily, truer words have seldom been spoken. For
he's vanishing in a blinding flash. Just like before, we're being hurled back to the tunnel's entrance.
Okay. Our mutant abilities saved us, but our hour must be nearly gone. And when it is, we'll be warped in the nightmare world. We'll be trapped in the nightmare world.
We suck here with Dalton.
in fact, our hour is gone. Welcome to hour 2, true believers.
I was waiting for that.
But an even more startling surprise awaits the superpowered duo, as the next instant,
Here, fools, you are interlopers, trespassers, whom I shall utterly destroy.
Destroy!
The outcast, he's back. Or should I say, we're back. Because I have the strange sensation that I've already heard those very words.
Of course. It's what the French call déjà vu. The feeling that you're going through actions a second time. That events keep happening over and over. An endless
Repetition.
repetition. The ancient one called this a world of timeless silence. So it is for the outcast. But for the two of us, time keeps right on moving into the future.
Into the future.
Just like our insulated watches. And in only 1 minute, an hour will have elapsed, leaving us stranded here forever.
Jean, the ticking of your wristwatch.
Uh-huh.
Look at the effect it's having on the outcast. He's shrinking in fear at the sound of it.
Hmm?
And the ticking grows louder with each heartbeat.
Away! Take that accursed thing away!
Captain Hook?
I will put it away if you'll give us the ruby prototype.
Never!
Please?
Oh, okay.
Okay. There you go. You can put that somewhere else. I use my telekinesis to press the. Wait, why would I do that? I didn't say I'd give him my watch. He's gonna give me the thing. Oh well. No choice. I'll do what I must. My telekinesis will press the watch against you. Boop, there. But I want my watch. But I can't even get it.
No, have mercy!
Oh no! No! Just give me the thing and I'll take my watch too and it'll be good.
Did you really just boop him?
What? Boop.
Timex. It takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Mercy. The same you showed your victims in the temple of the Sidorak?
Release me in the ruby eyes!
Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm trying, but I can't. It's as if the watch now has a life of its own.
Suddenly, the outcast turns to reveal.
Scott, look!
He's aging hundreds of years before our eyes.
I'm turning into Eric Green!
Then, the awesome outcast is no more. He was a one-hit wonder. And in his place, there is naught but dust and a quietly ticking wristwatch.
I feel so bad.
Over there, the ruby prototype. Grab my hand, Jean. We must be touching it when the hour ends.
If it isn't already too late.
The next moment, the lovely mutant receives a welcome answer as she and the youth she loves materialize in their own world once more.
We're back at the school. Oh, and there's the professor, still safe and sound. Somehow, I feel as though we left only an instant ago. Or not at all.
There's no place like home.
Uh-huh.
We left all right, as the growing spirit gem proves. Now all we gotta do is get moving without John delay. You know what this also feels like? Interstellar.
And move they do.
Okay. So this is you and
This is me first.
yeah, okay.
The radio said that the other X-Men are battling the Juggernaut at the Metro aircraft plant. Wait, Jean, why are you flying in this?
We gotta get there in good time. Landings are suckers. But Scott, when we reach there, we still won't even know what powers the ethereal ruby has. Can we have come so far, fought so hard, only to fail now, when victory seems in sight?
I don't know, but the ethereal ruby, is that related to the ethereal dragon?
Maybe.
That won't happen, Jean. We won't let it happen. Somehow we'll defeat the Juggernaut. Then we'll see what we can do to help the professor. But first, watch out for that curb!
There's no curbs in the sky. Let's go. Thank goodness he's safe. Wow, unless the moon isn't. No, thank goodness he's safe.
There goes the moon.
Good night, Moon. But at that very moment, Charles Xavier would seem to be considerably less safe than Marvel Girl imagines.
Any ideas?
These are creepy because the guys work for the Factor 3.
There he is. Good.
Good.
There he is. The fools have left him alone and unguarded. The only mutant whose will might thwart that of Factor 3 now lies helpless before us.
Hurry then. We must carry out the task assigned by us by the master, Little Britches.
Little Britches.
And we...
Oh, sorry. I think you read that already.
And we'd love to stick around and show you what that mission is, Frantic One, as they take Charles Xavier to the Man Village. However, we've got a hunch you must be wondering how our remaining trio of mutants is doing. So...
well, at least one part of our battle plan is working. Juggy bitch is following us.
Wow. well, that takes on a whole new meaning.
As fast as his muscle-bound feet will carry him. Cha-cha.
Yeah, aren't we the lucky ones?
Remember, my besieged buddies, every second he pursues us, he isn't purloining the airplane he desires. In here, lads, it's improvising time.
Wind tunnel. That won't be hard for Angel.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're here. Now what do we do? If the copter blades wouldn't stop them, do you think this wind tunnel will?
It's worth a try. We've got to slow him down and...
Pardon my interruption, Warren, but here he comes now. Turn the switch on, post haste.
Just give him a bucket of chicken, he'll stop.
That's probably true.
And some cheesy hoofs.
Right, all right.
And almost at once, the marauding human steamroller finds the tables have been momentarily turned.
So, the X-Men seek to regain the offensive. The pull is tremendous. I can't find it. Yeah, there is no reason why I should. I'll simply let it pull me along like this.
Rives, he's not resisting the giant fan.
I was afraid of this eventuality. The next instant.
Whee!
Then, as what's left of the wind machine is turned off.
Come on, guys. His force fields protected him, but he still looks groggy.
A masterful deduction, son. Still, watch out for those massive arms.
Huh? You need to bother to whisper, you teenage clowns. You forget I the ability to read your minds.
Perhaps, but that's slight comfort when your reflexes aren't up to par. No good. Even without his force field, he's virtually invulnerable.
Oh, no. You've done your bit, beastie. Now let's see what the angel can do to help.
Wow.
Way to go, Worry. He's down, crumpled up so I can focus all my power on him. But his strength must be coming back again. The ice is starting to crack already.
Of course, Doc. I am the Juggernaut bitch.
I better get out fast.
It's the Juggernaut man.
He's Bobby Boy. You were never a writer. He's turned on his force field and busted out like a Dog shedding water.
Quack. You still bring young Earth. Do you truly expect to hit one who is invincible and totally awesome like me? The explosion around me gave me more power than ever, and now I shall use it to destroy you.
He's blocked us off from our exit.
Only one chance. We've all got to charge. We all got to charge him together.
No, look over by the doorway.
Do you seriously imagine that you can fool the Juggernaut with such a juvenile Wait, the strange ray is bathing me.
And as the startled villain whirls about, he sees
The sacred ruby of Sidorak. Its ray is making me feel weaker. But why? It was the ruby that turned me into the Juggernaut. Of course. I should have figured it out before. Just as the earthly ruby gave Cain Marco his powers. So its unearthly prototype is taking them away.
suddenly, sensing that his superpowers are imperiled, the desperate Juggernaut bitch leaps.
Scott, watch out! He's lunging toward you.
No, it's the ruby he's after. What's more, he's got it. Now I should touch it. Oh yeah, as I did more than a decade ago. And once more, the power of Juggernaut shall be unraveled. No. Oh, the ruby, I can't let go. What's happening? No.
Oh my goodness. Oh, how horrible. The emanation from the dimensional ruby are engulfing him, and he can't release it.
He's like a fat little man who can't let go of a bucket of chicken that's killing him. The wires that are jolting him, like, I was afraid of this. It would happen, but he grabbed the ruby from my hands. No, kitty, no! This can't be. No, it can't. I'm the Juggernaut. I'm indestructible. I'm invincible. I'm totally awesome. I'm the Juggernaut.
You know.
Oh my God! Kill Juggy.
You know how you should have done that. You should have said, "I'm the Juggernaut bitch," as you faded away.
I'm the Juggernaut bitch.
There we go.
He's fading away before our very eyes.
And listen, that humming sound growing louder.
Get back, crew. She's gonna blow.
What?
Not you, Gene.
Oh, good. I didn't think. I don't have powers like that anyway, so.
The following moment, the entire chamber seems to erupt in a blinding, writhing flash of serpentine flame.
Oh! The ruby's exploding! And we're too close to it! We'll all be burned to a crisp! Wait, I have psychic shields. Hold on.
No, don't worry. These flames aren't hot, unlike the ones in your forest fires. They're merely just bathing us in cold light.
Then, almost as quickly as they flared up, the red tongues of icy fire vanish.
Huh.
Let me see if it zooms in. It doesn't. Okay, that's okay. All right. The dimensional ruby and the Juggernaut, they disappeared. They could only have been transported to the Crimson Cosmopolitan drinks.
Where Cain Marco will rule in place of the outcast forever.
I'm not sure what you two are mumbling about. I'm sure glad he's gone.
Likewise, Mr. Drake. We'll leave it to Scott and Jeannie to philosophize over the whereabouts of our fearsome foe.
The main thing is we won. Now we gotta get back to the professor, who's definitely waiting for us at home.
Mm-hmm.
And so, within the shortest span of time imaginable, the 5 young mutants are zooming towards Westchester County.
All aboard, everybody!
Westchester County. Sorry.
Oh.
Well, it looks as if we stopped Factor 3 from gaining an almost indestructible ally. Still, I wonder if we can ever be sure of what happened to the Juggernaut.
What I'm wondering, Bobby, is how we can tell the professor when he recovers.
But brief minutes later, at their secluded school, the astonished X-Men suddenly face a much more immediate and desperate dilemma.
The professor, he's gone. He must have gotten up and went for a walk.
I assume so.
Or he was taken by the Factor 3. We'll never know.
I guess not.
Then that's what they really wanted all the time.
A nice walk.
Quick, Scott! Not you, Scott. It must be! They were only using the Juggernaut bitch as a ruse, a decoy!
And while we were fighting him, well, not Professor Xavier, while we were fighting Juggernaut, and while we were fighting Juggernaut, they captured Professor Xavier. He's weak and helpless. Oh, we've got to rescue him. Professor Xavier, not Juggernaut.
We will, Jeannie, if it isn't already too late. Next ish, the extraordinary X-Men versus the Mole Man, and Darth Tyrannus, or what to do until Factor 3 comes.
The Tyrannosaurus.
Thank you so much for joining us. We ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out the channel. Go check out I Love Comics too. They have a cover.
Also, remember, you don't have to wait for the next issue. You can actually go on our channel. We actually have the next 2 readings already.
Really?
Yes. You'll get to see the Mole Man there. But until then,
I do not.
You know, a dermatologist can have those removed.